Patch Kids are just Patch Kids now, guys. No more sour, just Patch. We can all admit that April Fool's jokes are terrible, unfunny wastes of time. From Elon Musk saying he's going to become the Disney chief DEI officer, to 7-Eleven offering sparkling hot dog water, they're pretty much always old memes that have run their course being made into a bigger joke than they ever should have been, or just not funny. But I still wanted to do something for the channel today, so instead of going over a great game like usual, I'm going to go over something for me. Which means I went on PlayStation Network's recent sale and bought a ridiculous anime game to make fun of. Let's go! Holy shit, this thing has a full-on animated opening. Why is the song actually kinda good? Actually, I'm gonna be honest here, the music in this game in general is just good. I can't imagine the disappointment on this composer's face when they told them all their hard work was gonna be put into a jet ski titty game. Well, now that that's over, let's go ahead and take a look at the tutorial. Wow, this actually gets complex. You can raise and lower the nose of the jet ski, drift like Mario Kart, and control how you come out of a jump to either stay fast or gain more boost meter. There's a bunch more, but let's just dive into the main character's story because for some reason, this thing has like 10 hours of story content based on all the different characters. Looks like Rin and Misa are roommates and are just meeting each other. But like high school roommates, because this is anime. Rin's dream is to become a jet racer like her mom was. Of course, in this world, it's like the biggest sport ever. Then this rich bitch and her maid are trying to force everyone out of the river so they can practice their jet racing, but Rin isn't having it. Without knowing a damn thing about who these people are or what's going on, being completely new to the town, she's challenging them to a race over the rights to the river. So, where did we even get this jet ski that they're on? Not important. We have a whole ass audience and announcer for this race out of nowhere. By the way, I forgot to mention, there's 2 people per team because the person on the back has a water gun and they shoot at each other. It's like Double Dash if Mario had bigger Marios. There's all kinds of item boxes you can pick up to use against them, but right away, first race ever, we have a problem. The AI was trained by 85-year-old drivers. They have no idea where the accelerator is, and that does not change at any point, even in the hardest race in the story. I didn't bother to go looking for a difficulty option, but it's almost like this game was meant to be played one-handed. You know what? Maybe it was. We easily win the race and the losers back down. Turns out Misa has some kind of racing Where the hell did she pull that from? She has a wetsuit on. Well, it does have a flared base. Rin apparently came to Tokyo to become a jet racer, so now they're going to create a club and race together. Wait, club room? What else does this game have? Customizable outfits for every character, that makes sense. It's like a fidget spinner, I can't stop. Surprisingly, you can also upgrade your jet ski. They went way too hard on this game. Wait, extracurriculars? What is this now? There's full-on mini-games that you can do to get money to buy stuff for your characters from the shop. I have no words for this. There's also a floor-mopping mini-game, treadmill, Flappy Bird, and surprisingly there is actually one where you have to drive around, and it's through Superman 64 hoops. I paid real money for this. Apparently there's some big race called the Kandagawa Cup that they're going to be trying to win.
部活の創設記念に2つ買ってお揃いにしようよ。お揃い？そんなことしたらすごく仲良しに見えちゃうよ。
There is nothing straight about this game.
Just a moment, please, Des.
Oh my god, weeb Americans. Their names are Jennifer Peach and Emily Orange, and the bigger one talks like a samurai and does Naruto hand signs. This game is incredible. The 2 groups are fighting over the last keychain at a store, so obviously they have to have a race over it. The tracks in this game are actually really cool, honestly. There's only a few of them, but they put a solid amount of effort in. Beside the fact that the entire world apparently is built around having these things in the middle of major cities, they're actually pretty decent designs and feature highlights of the city they're supposed to be in the background, like the Asahi Beer Hall and Tokyo Skytree.
Oh my god! これがジャパニメーションパワー!
Of course, this game didn't miss its chance to include some Japanese idols as racers as well, and they're, well, they look different from pretty much every other character, we'll say that. This game has a little something for everyone. Whether you like them big, small, weeb, mean, gay, it's all there. The idols race Rin and Misa over an autograph that Rin wants, we demolish them easily, and move on. I feel like I'm being gaslit by the subtitles though, because I swear she says her name is Zuyi every time, but it always says Ziyu. I don't speak Japanese, so maybe I'm wrong, but it doesn't sound like it. There's a little bit of gay panic thrown in for good measure, where Misa struggles with the idea of asking for Rin's phone number, and then we run into the Gyarus. They're hitting every single trope they can on the way to the finish. And that one just sticks her tongue out all the time. I don't like that. We race them over nothing, they tease Misa, and she finally gets her girlfriend's phone number. Good for her. Alright, welcome to everybody's favorite game show, Guess That Anime Character's Tragic Backstory. Misa is scared of chasing her goals and winning the Kandagawa Cup. Do you think it is A, she had a terrible accident in the past and fell off her jet ski, exposing herself to everyone in the crowd? B, she is jealous of her very successful racing family member and thinks she can never live up to them? Or C, she believes that only the strongest and sharpest racers are worthy of winning, but she has bad grades? Place your bets in the comments now and then edit it later to tell me if you were right. Ready? If you guessed B, congratulations! You watch way too much anime. Her sister was apparently a great talent, and instead of trying to reach her own success, she just gave up. Fuck it. But Rin heard all of that and isn't going to let Misa wallow in sorrow for very long. Very nice of her. And that race unlocks the bunny costume. That's chapter 5 for all you gooners out there. You're welcome. What? While out running, Misa and Rin meet some shrine maidens and then take a break. Rin uses this opportunity to tell Misa about her mom being gone, but before she can elaborate further, the shrine maidens challenge them to a race because this is still a game, and afterwards the characters from chapter 1 come back to declare themselves our rivals. Sure, why not? The next chapter is a random side story about them looking for some mythological creature that's apparently super cute and lives in the river. They get in a race over it for no reason, and then they find it. Now that we're done with that, we can get back to the conversation about Rin's mom. You see, she went missing? What the fuck does that mean? The track is a circle in the river. How in the hell did she get lost? Even if she fell off, there's not that many places she could have gone. This has to be a mistaken translation or something, because if not, holy shit, that is hilarious. Alright, chapter 9, and it's finally time for the Kandagawa Cup. In new uniforms. I have no idea what's going on, but I feel like I'm intruding. The first round is against the California Girls, and I still can't get over how ridiculous the crowd is for this. Who would pay to watch something like this? Okay, you know what, never mind, I get it. It turns out our rivals never showed up to their match and lost by forfeit. Why that happened, I have no fucking idea. This story doesn't give you an answer. I'm sure it's an incentive to check out the other characters' stories, but I haven't played those, so I guess I'll never know. The next race is against the Idols. It's easy as hell, just like all the other races, and the finals will be against the Shrine Maidens. We win easily again, nothing of note really happens, and that's it. Maybe the other character stories have something more interesting going on, but for the main characters, we get just the most simple anime story imaginable. There is one more chapter where they race against the rival characters since they never got a chance to win the cup, but it's really nothing to write home about. Kandagawa Jet Girls was made by the Senran Kagura devs, which makes a lot of sense when you think about it. There actually are some surprisingly interesting mechanics in this game, with drift boost, items, each gunner character has their own weapon, and each jet ski has its own stats, and how you can control the nose of the jet ski, but I have no idea why they bothered to do all that. The story is basically a short anime. I mean, they even made an actual anime for this as well that loosely follows the same plot with a bit more detail. And yes, I did watch it. It has a 5.75 rating on my anime list, and I assure you, it earned that, and it's not worth your time. It somehow fails to be funny with a lewd sports setting like they were going for. If you're looking for something like that, make a night out of watching Keijo with your buddies and treat it like you're the hosts of MST3K. I assure you, that is worth it. The game does have multiplayer online, and I didn't try it, but if you can actually get a match still, there might actually be something enjoyable there, but really, just go play Mario Kart. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little gag video. And if you want to see more normal content about games I think aren't well known enough, like Ghost Runner or Ninja Blade, you can find those on my channel, and consider subscribing to stick around for more. See you next time.